both offensive and defensive production out of their young guards. Stephon Castle, Dylan Harper, Devin Vassell, they've all averaged over 13 points per game during the postseason. They've held opponents under 40% shooting from the field as primary defenders per ESPN tracking. And so, after Victor Wembanyama, who is the most important Spur tonight, Wendy?
It's got to be Stephon Castle. Hey, listen, in all honesty, this could be Stephon Castle's moment to announce his value in the NBA. He could emerge from this finals as one of the most valued players in the league because, as they say here, they don't call it Area 1, they call it Area 51. It is the combination of Castle and Wembanyama that makes their defense so potent. In round 1, he defended Denny Avdia. Go ask Avdia how it went. In round 2, he defended Ant Edwards. Go ask Ant Edwards how that went. In round 3, he defended Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Go ask Shai Gilgeous-Alexander how it went. In round 4, he defends Jalen Brunson. This is one of the most challenging runs a defender can have, and he is 3-0.
Hold on. What we're not going to do is put Ant-Man in that equation. The man got hurt. He wasn't himself. Because, Shai Gilgeous, that's it.
You love Ant-Man.
Shoot, who don't love Ant-Man? If you watch basketball, you should love Anthony Edwards. There ain't no question, okay? It's Anthony Edwards. But I will say this. When you talk about the most important Spur, I'm going to say this, Dylan Harper. I just think what this dude does on the basketball court, Ron Harper's got to be very proud. This brother can play. And listen, De'Aaron Fox is big time, and I get that, and I could throw him into the mix. I'm really talking about point guard play. I'm really talking about somebody to calm the waters and to make shots and to show you that no matter what's going on, we got it. It's going to be okay. You know why? Because that's what Brunson does for the Knicks. You need your San Antonio Spurs that's going like this. Calm down, everybody. It reminds me of CP3 years ago when he's sitting there and he played the Clippers and he hits some shot and he go like this to the run. Calm down, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be all right. Y'all don't have to worry about anything. That's what the San Antonio Spurs have there. We know they got athletes. We know they got shot makers, but they can get a bit erratic and play into the hands of the opposing team. De'Aaron Fox and Dylan Harper are the guys that calm that down.
Stephen A., I don't disagree with a word of that, and it makes perfect sense. It's Castle. Castle, we're going to look back in 5 years, and we're going to realize that Castle, to me, when Castle was drafted, I was on the bandwagon immediately from UConn.
Yeah.
And I thought he was going to be the next SGA, which I believe he will be in terms of impact. Stylistically not identical.
Right.
Castle is that good a player. I voted him this year. It was a year early, maybe. I voted his third team all-NBA.
I'm gonna pat you on the back on that.
Yes, this year.
That is aged like wine.
You know, he's
great.
He is that kind of player. And so he'll not win an MVP probably because Wemby's going to always have that slot. I don't know, the
erratic and play into the hands of the opposing team. De'Aaron Fox and Dylan Harper are the guys that calm that down.
Stephen A., I don't disagree with a word of that, and it makes perfect sense. It's Castle. Castle, we're going to look back in 5 years, and we're going to realize that Castle, to me, when Castle was drafted, I was on the bandwagon immediately from UConn.
Yeah.
And I thought he was going to be the next SGA, which I believe he will be in terms of impact. Stylistically not identical.
Right.
Castle is that good a player. I voted him this year. It was a year early, maybe. I voted his third team all-NBA.
I'm gonna pat you on the back on that.
Yes, this year.
That is aged like wine.
You know, he's
great.
He is that kind of player. And so he'll not win an MVP probably because Wemby's going to always have that slot. I don't know that voter fatigue will ever sit in to that degree.
So wait a minute. You're calling MVP. I heard MVP. You think he has MVP?
Level. First team All-NBA next year.
I love Stephon Castle. Love him.
I think there's no look.
Love him.
Look, and he's got this thing to work on. He is not a point guard, and you are right about the De'Aaron Fox, Dylan Harper part of the equation. But that frees up Castle now to do all these other things. Oh my God, he's in his second year. He's going to get so much better. But I think you start to see that You look so many great players late in their second year, into that third year. That is when you see them start to emerge and have influence on important games. And I think that's where we are with Stephon Castle, who's been on the big stage.
Right.
He's on the big stage at 18.
Won a championship.
So, of the people on that team, other than De'Aaron Fox and I'm forgetting my man who was on Golden State.
Harrison Barnes.
Barnes. Come on now, Castle's got a little bit of that. This is not
a little bit of championship DNA
to him, and what he's going to be asked to do with Brunson. I mean, I can't wait to see.
He's not scared of. He's not scared of anything.
Nothing.
Anything. He's a rough rider. You understand? If he's not productive, it's just because it's a bad day. It has nothing to do with fear, nerves, or anything like that. Stephon Castle he's the kind of dude any team wants on their team, and any opponent hates going against.
Of course.
He's that guy.
Especially because he can score the basketball. He's very good defensively, and he's ready for the moment at all times. All right, we're just getting started here on First Take Live from San Antonio. Coming up, it has been 9 days since the Knicks clinched the Eastern Conference Finals. Find out if anyone's concerned about their long layoff heading into.
City has never been more alive than these past 3 weeks and this run. It has galvanized this town like no championship team has ever done. I would be dismissing what that civic pride means if I was to pick the Spurs. I think the New York Knicks are going to win in 6 games, the first time they hoist that Larry O'Brien trophy since 1973.
I absolutely love Jalen Brunson and Rick Brunson. They've been great to my family, great to my son in particular. Introduced my son to his personal basketball trainer. Wemby and the Spurs in 6.
Oh. Wow, what a curveball. If the pick had not already been in there, I would have been expecting something entirely different. How about Lewis changing it up on us?
Well, I just think it's Knicks in 6. I think OG is going to spend a lot of time on Wemby. Nobody's defended Wemby better than OG for whatever that's worth. But I think it is something to kind of have that collective scar tissue and being able to have a little pain. The Knicks have been living within that pain for the last 4 years. Some heartbreak, the double bounce that happened with Halliburton last year. I think this is the year they get over the top, and I think Brunson proves that you can win a championship with a 6-foot guard.
Oh,
it's a remarkable time, yeah.
The Knicks also, to your point, I look at it like Cat's 30 and Brunson's 30 and Hart's been through
They're
it.
a more mature
These
team.
Spurs guys are amazing, and I'm scared like you have no idea of Castle and Vassell and of course Harper.
But OG's a dog,
they're 20,
too.
they're 21, they're 22. This is for the guys who have been through the wreckage and the ruins. I'm going with the Knicks.
Could you put Stephon Castle, where would he play on a football field? That guy would be a good football player, right?
Safety.
He's
Derwin James.
He'd be like that rover in the 3 safety look, just messing everything
Nick,
up.
I'm in worry.
That dude is the dude. Him and Vassell, man, I'm telling you.
But you liked my analogy, right? He can play that defense on Shea and on everybody because he's got the safety help over the top.
And you know what?
Victor Wembanyama.
Exactly. And he gives zero you-know-whats about anything.
But listen, Brunson last year took a young defender, Sir Thompson, and took him to school. So watch out for those old veteran tricks because Brunson's been short his whole life.